There are a few ways to deal with the ketogenic diet. As you're going to discover, a few techniques are superior to anything others, contingent upon your past diet encounters and wellness level. The entirety of the varieties clarified in this article will in any case center around a low-carb, high-fat convention. Be that as it may, as you're going to discover, starches can be presented at specific occasions. In this Keto Beginners series, you will find which kind of ketogenic diet may be best for you. Standard Ketogenic Diet (SKD). The SKD is the most widely recognized ketogenic diet ideal for apprentices. In the event that you are new to keto and eating fewer carbs as a rule, this is the best spot to begin. The standard ketogenic diet is for any individual who needs to lose muscle to fat ratio or improve by and large well-being and mental prosperity. It's additionally incredible for anybody hoping to improve a metabolic sickness, for example, type 2 diabetes or metabolic disorder. Macros on the standard ketogenic diet include low starch admission, less than 10% of all-out calories every day. Moderate protein, around 0.8 grams of protein per pound of slender weight or 20 to 35% of absolute calories in protein. High fat, around 70 to 75% of complete calories in fat. A great many people who aren't effectively practicing and carry on with a genuinely inactive way of life won't have to change their ketogenic diet by any means. This is the ideal ketogenic convention to pursue as a novice. Directed Ketogenic Diet (TKD). The TKD is intended for individuals who practice frequently and have involvement in the ketogenic diet. Numerous competitors like to join the TKD on the grounds that it gives them additional fuel to develop muscle, increment quality, and improve in general athletic execution. It is viewed as a propelled methodology for individuals at the middle-of-the-road level of wellness and eating less junk food. To begin the focused on ketogenic diet. Expend brisk sugars 15 minutes to 1 hour before your exercise or athletic challenge. These brisk starches incorporate sugary games drinks like Gatorade, dextrose supplements, or even treat, for example, sticky bears. Abstain from devouring sugars from fructose, in light of the fact that the glucose will be transported into your liver as opposed to your muscles, which is a major no-no on keto. This implies no starches should originate from organic products. Starch admission ought to quite often be before your exercise and never after. This will give you the vitality you have to fuel your activities, without giving up putting away glucose in your body. A standard ketogenic diet (SKD) ought to be pursued for the rest of your sustenance convention. The objective of TKD is to expend simply enough speedy starches pre-exercise to give you the additional increase in vitality you requirement for your activity. At the point when done accurately, you ought to enter ketosis not long after your exercise since you're spending those snappy carbs during exercise. Patterned Ketogenic Diet (CKD). The CKD is the most exceptional ketogenic eating fewer carbs convention. It's viewed as a stage above from the TKD on the grounds that it requires increasingly cautious arranging. You should possibly consider the recurrent ketogenic diet in the event that you have as of now effectively received a focused on ketogenic diet and need to make it a stride further. Here's the means by which the repeating ketogenic diet works. For 5 to 6 days out of the week, you will expend a standard ketogenic diet. For the other a couple of days, you're urged to expend a low-fat, moderate protein, and high-starch diet. The sugars should originate from solid, low-glycemic sources like sweet potatoes, darker rice, vegetables, and quinoa. Starches should make up 60 to 70% of your complete calories during your recurrent ketogenic diet days. Fats must be held under 15% during the CKD days. Proteins will remain equivalent to your standard ketogenic diet days. The motivation behind these carb-ups is to fill your glycogen levels to fuel your muscles consistently. Moreover, eating bigger measures of sound starches during nowadays will help direct your hormones and thyroid working. It's pivotal to keep fat low during the CKD days since eating high in fats and carbs is a formula for weight gain. Truly, that implies you can't simply pig out on low-quality nourishment. High-protein ketogenic diet (HPKD). This adaptation of keto is less basic in the ketogenic network. It's intended for individuals who need to lose overabundance muscle versus fat while as yet keeping up a strong body organization. Having higher protein to fat proportion will assist you with building muscle while utilizing your own put-away muscle versus fat for vitality rather than utilizing dietary fat for fuel. The HPKD is straightforward. Devour up to 1.5 grams of protein per pound of slender weight. Hold starches under 15%. Fill the remainder of your eating routine with fats. Pick the ketogenic diet type that suits your goals best. Regardless of whether you're an amateur or a progressed ketogenic calorie counter, a convention should suit your needs impeccably. In case you're simply beginning, the standard ketogenic diet is the ideal spot to begin.